What's up, YouTube? This is Tom with Fresh Vintage. We are here at SEMASHOW 2020 in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have a very special guest here, Chad Schnitz with TopDon's. Thanks so much for being here, man. Appreciate it very, very much. We have the TopDon's electrical chargers, EV charging, and if you have not seen our video here, we actually put this on a fence post in the middle of a field to charge up a guy's Bolt. Definitely check out the link for that video in the description of this video. Chad, we have some new products here. Tell us about some of these things that we have hanging right here.
Yeah, absolutely. We really wanted to expand on our EV presence and our EV charger line because not everybody needs a 40 amp charger on a fence post in the middle of a field. So we started adding more and more availability to the chargers and different sizes, different price points to get the EV charging that the customers need. So this is our light version. So this is going to be our Pulse Q AC Lite. This is going to be a 32 amp wall mount version. Still going to have the J1772 plug and the wall mount, but also we have our new portables. So the portables are going to be a 32 amp or a 16 amp option. So the 32 amp is going to be a NEMA 1450, so a 220 plug. This one here we have on the wall is a 16 amp option, and it is a 220 with an adapter to be a 110, so it can be either or. The beautiful part about a charger like this is we can roll it up, stick it in the trunk of a car, and go on a road trip. This display is going to give us the information as far as charging time, how much amperage we have put into that car. We can set the time of when we want it to charge, so we have delayed charge time on there as well. So it's truly a big power EV charger that's portable. One of the things that we've seen in the industry is, okay, I want an EV charger, but I don't have a plug.
Yep.
So
I was going to grab this off the wall here. I'm actually really excited about this. And I'm sorry, I'll stop interrupting you there. I'll be the hand model, so you can explain what it is.
Okay, so this one is an actual splitter box. So if we look at the back, we have a plug-in that would go into your normal dryer plug. A lot of people have a 220 plug in their garage. Maybe their dryer's there. Maybe you have a welder plug. But this has a plug on both sides as well. So this has a primary side and a secondary side for your outlets. So we can plug a dryer into this side and an EV charger into this side. And when you turn your dryer on, it says, hey, that's my primary, I'm gonna run the dryer. And after the dryer is done and turns off, it goes back to charging your EV car. Or if you have two EVs and only one plug, we can plug an EV charger into both sides. Again, primary and secondary. If this EV charger on this side is only using, let's say 30 amps, it'll put 20 amps to the other car. So it has the best of both worlds with this NEMA splitter that we have.
This is a fantastic unit. I just want to do something like this, like we're on The Price is Right. This thing is, I'm excited because I can see a lot of America, maybe like you go to an Airbnb or something like that, or a bed and breakfast, and you see them, they open the window and they run this cable through the wall and they unplug the dryer. I've seen that happen. So this is actually really, really awesome. One thing I was going to ask you about, Chad, is I see the word card here. I'm guessing, is this capable like a commercial setup or something like that, where you can put like a badge of card on there or something? It is
more so for our customers that is going about this outside. Okay. So maybe you live in a city and you don't want somebody to steal your power. You don't want some random person coming up. So we can have this set up as plug and play, or we can have an IC card, which is basically the on-off. So when you get home, you plug in your car, you click the card, and then you go inside. In the US, we have all the cables that are hard mounted, and then we can turn them on off with the card. In Europe, people just steal their cables. So in Europe, they have a little bit different setup.
Absolutely.
So this gives us the ability to turn that on and off. If you don't want somebody to steal your power, you can have that option.
Absolutely. Really, really awesome lineup here. Something I just wanted to shout out here. As Tesla has opened up their network to where more, you've seen it in the news, a lot of OEMs have started using, very quickly adopting that Tesla standard. What did you say was the North American Charging Standard?
Yeah, NACS, correct.
And these adapters will help get you where you need to go, so to speak, depending on what car you have and how old it is. So really, really awesome to see TopDon providing these as an option that you can purchase.
Yeah, so a lot of people bought Tesla when they were original, multiple years ago, so they already have a Tesla charger. And now you go out and buy a Chevy Bolt. And this gives us the ability to change from a Tesla charger to a J1772, or the opposite direction, the 1772 plug to a Tesla port. So we go both directions.
Yeah, as we go forward in the US with electrification and things progress, this is going to be like key critical things that a lot of people, it's going to get them from the wall to the actual car to charge it up. So Chad, really amazing stuff here. Really, really appreciate your time. Which one of these do you like the best out of all of these?
That's hard to say, because I use right now I have the Pulse Q Home
Okay.
for mounted permanently on the wall.
Okay.
But then my wife's car is not close to a garage, so we have to run a portable
Okay.
to be able to get to her. So these are the two that I go to right now because my cars need that amperage and because of the distance from the house that we're at.
And because this is fresh vintage, we always like to ask, what's in your garage?
So I have a 2021 Chrysler Pacifica hybrid. I have a 2015 Chevy Volt, so that's a hybrid, and I have a 2017 Zero motorcycle. It's full electric.
Oh, the Zero motorcycle, very
Yes.
nice. Okay, excellent. Those are the hybrid Pacifica has always kind of been interesting to me. I like the motorcycle as well too. Nothing against the Volt, but the motorcycles. I like to feel the surge of the torque, the instant torque.
So if you want to pick up a middle-aged man, you buy an electric motorcycle because they will all talk to you.
And with that, we're going to end the video. But with that, thank you very, very much.
Absolutely.
Chad. Really
Thanks, Tom.
appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
If you like classic cars, if you like muscle cars, if you like EVs, if you like DIY and scan tools, Fresh Vintage is your channel. Please like and subscribe, and make sure you keep it between the ditches.